streak, while Sammy Guevara coming into this match on a 2-match win streak. Danielson has never dropped more than 2 in a row in his AEW career. Can Guevara make history here tonight?
Whoa, whoa.
He is on the verge of doing so. Sammy Guevara covers deep hook. No.
All right, nice kick out by DB.
Big stuff instantly.
DB, BD.
Let's take a look right here at Guevara.
So many great things, man.
Springboarding up here, watch this.
And, I mean, Bryan Danielson, he had to be stunned by that flurry of offense by Sammy Guevara, because this early into the match, Lord Regal, it is unlike Bryan Danielson to get caught like that.
Now you see Guevara maybe going for something else. I thought he was going to be backbreaker.
I think GTH perhaps.
for sure. Now German, watch out.
Oh, landed on his feet, man. Just
tremendous agility there by Sammy Guevara.
Sammy is so smooth, man. He
very athletic athlete. For
Nice
sure.
leapfrog.
Lands on
Like
his
roll
feet.
up.
Tried the drop kick. Danielson had it, scouted, and now.
Oh boy, you don't want to be on the mat with Danielson
Single leg.
hovering over you.
What you going for, D?
Place you don't want to be, guys.
That's you're right, Shivani.
Yeah.
Have to go Romero special here, possibly.
It looks like it.
That's tough. You can't move when a guy's sitting on your hamstrings, standing on your hamstrings, pulling your nose apart so you can't breathe.
Wrenching back on the nose to free the wrists and grab or take control of the wrists of Sammy Guevara. And now the Romero special.
Yep.
A hold that Bryan Danielson
Nice.
found
Very
himself
nice.
locked in by the great Jushin Thunder Liger, now adding it to his repertoire.
I've been in that hold by Liger.
Actually,
it sucks.
taught and the specifics taught to Bryan Danielson by the great Johnny Saint in England when Bryan was training over there.
And now Danielson driving the knee into the head and shoulders of Sammy Guevara. Guevara down on the mat, flat on his stomach.
This is where Danielson is so good for so many years. He'll hover over his opponent. He'll keep the pressure on his opponent. And everything he does is with intent and physicality. Love the man's style for years.
I've said it before, but everything that I should have been. The perfect wrestler, Bryan Danielson.
Yeah, I agree. He is the perfect
So,
wrestler.
Regal, do you feel like you're living vicariously through Danielson? I have to ask you that.
I was wondering why all of a sudden I had felt a cold draft.
I respect
Not
that.
as much as I can say.
I understand that.
Danielson
Showing that he is
blistering Sammy with those chops.
Sammy absorbed everything that time and firing back.
Well, Danielson now just walking into those strikes.
Give Sammy credit, guys. He's not backing down here at all.
And neither is Danielson. Danielson just absorbing all that contact.
I don't know who's hitting who, because Danielson's leading with his face.
Yes.
Hey, he just cold bitch to slap. He cold bitch slap DB. Sammy. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yes. Remember, still to come tonight in our main event, the AEW World Championship title is on the line. Jon Moxley will defend against Penta Oscuro. Penta just days removed from that brutal mask versus mask match in Mexico City. But Moxley, of course, 8 days removed from his successful defense against Hangman Page last week.
Should be a battle for sure in our main event. And right now, Guevara is in grave danger. He's got to try and get to a rope break, whatever the heck Danielson's thinking of doing with that elbow joint, wrist, and fingers.
Yeah, Danielson manipulating the wrist. And of course, if fans missed it on Friday night, Hangman Adam Page in good condition. He's at home. He's recuperating. He will return to action as quickly as possible. He appreciates all the well wishes. But right now, Bryan Danielson just dismantling Sammy Guevara.
Yeah, you saw Sammy grabbing at his elbow joint. Now double underhooks, maybe a throw here. Oof, right into the, going for a Juji Katami there.
But Sammy Guevara, submission defense, links the hands. But Danielson transitions into a mount and just
palm strike.
Open hand palm strikes.
That first one was definitely a palm strike. Now those fists.
Yeah,
Good match so far.
Fist right to the forehead.
First, that palm strike, that could wear you out with the heel of someone's hand. Regal, you know what I'm saying, how hard that is.
Yes, I do.
Super impactful. Well,
Referee needs to check Sammy.
Well, I was just thinking the same thing, because he's not moving much down there.
At all. Oh, there we go.
Well, Bryan Danielson just said he's about to kick Sammy Guevara's head in.
Oh, here we go. And look at it. Guevara knows what's coming.
And Guevara very close to the...
Yeah, very wise.
Well, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Danielson, a drop kick knocks Guevara nearly back to the barricade. But Danielson not done yet.
Oh, shit.
Strike, the rising knee.
That knee hit its mark. Mello very impressed with her man.
Sammy said, I'm crazy. I'm going to try it.
Oh, Sammy Guevara takes down Danielson. And this match, Sammy Guevara, Bryan Danielson continues in picture-in-picture.
I'm okay with the picture-in-picture break. Okay, so they're off to a pretty good start so far. All right, if you guys been with me so far, you guys having yourselves a nice little good time. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that like, all that good jazz. Helps a brother out big time. Let me see what's going on here. All right, so first hour is pretty much in the books now. First hour already in the books. We got about 57 minutes to go. All right. Pretty good episode so far. Looking forward to that main event match. I don't know. We'll see what happens as far as a post-show goes, as far as how long the post-show. Okay. I thought I was hearing stuff. Okay. I knew I was hearing stuff. Okay, cool. All right, let me just check on the back end of YouTube real quick while we got ourselves a nice little commercial break here. Yeah, hopefully by next week when we get ready to do this again as far as a live watch along goes, hopefully I will have this congestion going on completely out of my system. See here. Why my dog is barking is beyond me. I might have to check and see what's going on. Guys, we'll see. So my dog's on some medication now, so I don't know if she's barking because she wants to use the restroom. I'm about to check and find out here while we still got a commercial break. All right. Let me see here. God damn. Hang on here. Then again, she might be playing with her sister. That's probably why she's barking. Yeah, that should have been saved. Hang on here. Yeah, that should have been saved. Yeah, it was saved. Okay, cool. Let's see. Are they back on yet? Where is... There we go. Damn, they still doing a commercial. All right, now they're back. All right, let's join in.
AEW Dynamite coming to you live from Norfolk, Virginia. I'm Excalibur, joined by Taz, Tony Schiavone, and Lord William Regal. And during picture-in-picture, we saw Sammy Guevara. Well, this is right as we went to picture-in-picture. Guevara took to the skies and took out Danielson, and immediately Danielson came up clutching his face and jaw.
Yeah, took a high risk, very high risk by Guevara, but it worked. It paid off.
It's been all Sammy Guevara since then.
Oh, you can hear that thud with that round kick by Sammy. And you got to measure up. Listen.
Well, look at it. He has no defense, but it seems like, look at the face of Danielson. It seems like it's firing him up here.
Yeah, you don't want to get Danielson in a position where he's doing those round kicks to you.
Well, Sammy takes a step back. Danielson.
I'm glad you missed that kick, you son of a bitch. That's what you get.
What a paintbrush that was.
That was a pretty hard slap there.
Yes, that was a serious palm strike right to the jaw.
Oh, my God. Oof.
And now the combination.
That kick right to the ribs.
Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson.
Damn, he's kicking the hell out of my man.
Guevara in. Guevara reverses. Danielson vaults over, lands on his feet. Swinging a miss by Sammy, but Guevara gets turned inside out by the elbow strike.
For 22 years, I've been proud to call this man my friend. It just amazes me every time I watch him compete.
I agree, man. He's just something else.
He's got his intensity level up high, does Danielson. He knows he's at that point right here. He's got to bring the wood to Sammy because Sammy had momentum. Now it's gone. Just about anyway.
Danielson telegraphed that one a little too early. Sammy Guevara. Oh, no.
Oh, sent him over the rope, flying.
And Danielson
Bryan sent into the ropes. Nice dive. Yeah.
ahead of Sammy Guevara.
Sent him crashing into the barricade there. Good job, DB.
Going airborne right here in Virginia. Flying through the air.
That's typically what airborne means.
Well, you know, I'm just trying to break it down for the folks that don't get it.
Okay. And
Danielson
we're at
to the
Mason
top
too,
rope.
by the way.
Oh, shotgun drop kick by
Nice.
Sammy Guevara. Excuse me, by Bryan Danielson on Sammy Guevara.
That's all right. You caught up with this thing. I don't blame you. So am I. It's wild.
It is. It's a hell of a match, guys.
Ty Mello's on the outside. She's worried about her man.
You know, when he
There go
ties
those
those
trademark
together,
kicks by DB.
You got trouble. See right there when he puts the hands together?
The force that
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson kicks with is
boom.
extreme.
And Danielson, the roundhouse avoided. Sammy sends him in the standing Spanish fly.
Whoa, 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 look at this.
Deep cover, no.
Excellent counter. Excellent job on the Spanish fly by
job,
Guevara. Yeah, that was really good.
Taz, you mentioned Ty Mello on the outside looking on. She's got a huge opportunity this Friday night at Rampage, much like Sammy has the opportunity here tonight to put away one of the legends in the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. Can Sammy complete that task here? No. Oh, ho, ho.
Yeah, he lured him that time into standing up, did Bryan Danielson.
Sammy was trying to get his balance, took a little too long, and Danielson made him pay. Uh-oh. Top rope here.
Big crasher coming.
Maybe a back throw.
Yeah, what we doing here? What we doing here? I don't like this. I don't like this.
Sammy Guevara, Guevara.
Guevara.
Close one.
Impressed
Landed
by
on his
Sammy Guevara.
feet. Now Sammy rolls through up to the top in one motion, lands on his feet, avoids the Danielson, but Danielson
Got caught in the armbar here. You can see him.
Nice, nice, nice sequence. Nice sequence.
I thought he was going armbar, but this is even better. Bell lock for sure.
Ooh, he's got it on.
and it's across the eyes and nose.
The nose is the key. You can't breathe. He's
Tap,
crushing
baby,
it.
tap.
He's crushing his nose.
Tap, baby, tap.
His cheekbone at the same
Absolutely.
time. Wonderful.
Got to try to get to that bottom rope, man, if you're Sammy.
Fans are telling him to tap.
Sammy, you can see trying to get his hips underneath
Broke
him.
the grip. Good job by Guevara. Broke that grip.
This
by
is
using
some
his body.
bullshit.
And
This
Taz,
some
that
straight
was
up
an
bullshit.
important break by Sammy Guevara because he couldn't have lasted long in the label lock.
He was going, man. The match was going to be over. You see, Danielson's not complaining. He just gets back to work.
So he's such a pro now. He's got a long way to go. Well,
Oh, Sammy just leapt up to the top.
Oh, God.
And now the Spanish fly off the top. Guevara with the chance.
That was awesome.
Two.
There we go, Brad.
All right, match continues.
What a match these two men are having. Kind of knew it was going to be this good. Let's take another look here. Off the top, Guevara chucking, just chucking the American Dragon.
There's the old adage, styles make fights. These two men, their styles could not be more different than one another. But, oh, now look at this. Sammy Guevara just...
now that's desperation, I would think, right, Taz? I
It
mean,
is, but you gotta
He's
go that
actually
way, and I'm
biting
sure
my
we
man's
don't
forehead.
want that.
Holy shit.
Absolutely, you've got to.
Talking about
And
Sammy
now
G.
Sammy looking for the GTH. And no, Danielson
Oh, he
grabbed
caught-
the knee, dropped underneath. And reverse hurricanrana.
Nice, nice, nice. Come on, Danielson.
well, the fans are behind Danielson here. You can hear him, and he's drawing from it.
Line them up.
Bryan Danielson, Busai.
Oh, nice.
Turns Guevara inside.
Now kick his head in.
And he's not covering him here.
Sending a message.
No, he wants to do permanent damage to Sammy
Here
Guevara.
we go. Here we go.
Stomping a man's face and shoulder. And
Sammy may be regretting not tapping out earlier.
The stomp's raining down, and now Sammy in the triangle.
he's got to tap out of this thing here. This
That's
is
it.
exactly- I think
That's
Sammy's
it.
about knocked out.
And you see how Sammy just flattened out
Yep.
right there after those elbow
Ref's got to
strikes.
check him here. Ref's got to check this.
That's it. It's over. He's out cold. Yeah, he's out. He's out cold, yo. He is out cold. That was nice.
Danielson again. Just superior.
Hell of a physical battle right there.
Incredible showing by Sammy Guevara. though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely incredible.
Yeah, he's
Did William Regal just say
so resilient.
Sammy Guerrero?
Oh, I gotta tell you, Regal,
If he did, goddamn.
You gotta go clean up what's going on. You know, with your group, there's some issues, my friend.
I can take care of
I
anything.
know, I'm just trying to give you a little, you know.
Yeah, well, is there anybody more dangerous than the Blackpool Combat Club when they are firing now on all cylinders?
Absolutely not.
It's tough to argue that. I think you might be right. What a battle.
A great victory here tonight for Bryan Danielson. But right now, our colleague, Renee Paquette, standing by with Ray Phoenix.
Nice to see Renee get more camera time.
Hey guys, joining me now, Alex Abrahantes and Ray Phoenix. Phoenix, tonight your brother Penta has an opportunity at the AEW World Championship. How do you see tonight's main event going?
Tonight, my brother, of course, will be a double champion. Right, Alex?
That's right. Tonight, Penta's going to defeat Mox for the AEW World Championship. Sorry, Renee.
And you know what? Penta and any member of the Death Triangle could be a double champion. Also, me.
Yeah,
Right?
I think you should become the next AEW All-Atlantic champion. What do you think about that?
Is that what you think? Alex, was it?
Yeah.
Maybe you didn't hear last week when I said that my right hand of destruction, Luchasaurus, was going after every single person that had a championship in AEW. You see, Luchasaurus has been walking through the opposition left and right, including Jungle Boy, who pinned you. So if anybody deserves a chance at the All-Atlantic Championship, it's my right hand of destruction. Do you understand me?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Y'all talking about me? You two talking about this? Well, next week, let's do this.
Sounds like we have a match.
Well, Orange Cassidy
Okay.
is fighting All-Atlantic champion. But coming up in our main event, Jon Moxley, Penta El Cerro Miedo, who will leave Virginia as AEW World Champion. But coming up next, big-time grudge match. Jamie Hayter and the former AEW Women's World Champion Riho go one-on-one next on Dynamite.
That should be good. All right, on another commercial break here. So I can't help but wonder, as we're seeing these NBA commercials here, can't help but wonder if NBA on TNT is going to be going back to the regular nights of Thursday nights after the whole NHL stuff is over and done with. Or if Tuesdays is pretty much now going to be the new norm. I'm very curious. Because, I mean, the way that they're advertising it for now, they're just saying Tuesdays. But, man, for so many years, we've been so used to seeing Ernie and the gang on Thursdays. I mean, we know for sure that when it comes playoff time, they're definitely, if there's a playoff game that's going to be on TNT on a Thursday, they're definitely going to be covering it and everything. But I can't help but wonder exactly what the future holds. Because I got to be honest with you guys, I did enjoy NBA on TNT action when it was on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I did enjoy that, and it was kind of nice seeing Candace Parker. Who was it? Candace Parker, Dwayne Wade. Trying to think who else was part of that panel that was on Tuesdays, but I thought they did. Shaq. Shaq was usually there on Tuesdays. But if now part of the new deal is just, nope, y'all just do Tuesdays and you do the All-Star game and you do the playoffs, that's a pretty damn sweet deal, especially since it's going to give them more time to rest and everything, right? So you kind of have to look at it that way. So, I don't know, the way they've been doing it so far, it's been pretty good. I'm happy that the guys are back, by the way. It's nice to hear that all four of those guys got locked in for 10 additional years. I was telling my wife about that the other day, and she was like, oh, they got everybody? I said, yeah. And she was like, even Kenny, even Ernie? I said, all of them. It's like all of them, they got locked up for 10 more years. So they're very good at what they do, man. And when you're very good at what you do, you have fun doing what you're doing, you love the people that you work with, man, that makes time go by so goddamn quick. And, yo, if everything's on point and the money is good, it's like, why ruin a good thing, you know? I wonder if Charles Barkley was saying what he was saying before just to be saying it in hopes that he'd be offered more money, or if it was always his intention to, no, after this deal is over and done with, I'm definitely rolling out. Right? I mean, we'll never really know. I don't think Charles is going to be that blatantly honest. But 10 years, God, that's damn good. That's damn good. And they're all still pretty young and healthy for what it's worth. Even Ernie. I know Ernie. I think Ernie's in his 60s now. You know, he could definitely, knocking on wood for him, he could definitely pull it off. All right, we got some more in-ring action. We got Jamie Hayter coming out here.
Hayter. Now we got a Hayter section. How about that?
Yeah, a lot of history between Jamie Hayter and Riho. But Taz, I mentioned that this is a grudge match. There's a lot of big egos going around.
Oh, there is. Speaking of egos, there's Dr. Britt Baker and Rebel. And listen, there's a grudge match for sure because Britt, Rebel, Hayter, they don't want to be, upstaged by anyone. And that's where Riho comes into play. So that's where there's a problem here. And this brings us to this matchup.
Yeah, especially. Talk about being upstage, Britt Baker and Saraya as well.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That thing is heating up.
And her opponent from Shinagawa City, Japan, Riho!
Tony, two of the most popular competitors here in AEW. Riho, of course, former AEW Women's World Champion Jamie Hayter, very nearly
All right.
Women's World Champion.
Riho's just coming out here by herself. She ain't got no backup.
Title shot in the near future. Riho, our first champion, but also a very contrasting styles because Jamie was just bludgeoning you to death, and Riho used her quickness to win matches.
Well, Taz, I mean, that was really one of the hallmarks of Riho's championship reign as AEW Women's World Champion. Her durability, her ability to take punishment and time it.
Right. Well, when Riho, listen, she's used to, she's trained and prepared to fight from underneath, and she must overcome a 6-inch, over 40-pound size disadvantage in this match right now against Hayter.
And right now it's
So basically, Taz, this is one-sided from what you're saying.
Pre-orders end November 9th at 1 p.m. Eastern. That's shopaew.com. And while you're at it, visit upperdeckeppack.com for 1 week only. You can get the Willow Nightingale new arrivals card from Upper Deck right now at upperdeckeppack.com.
My opinion here in this matchup, if you are Riho, you have to try to keep this thing moving. You don't want to engage and get caught in a corner and get in any kind of a striking battle with Jamie Hayter. Take her down if you can. Well, that's a mat return by Hayter on Riho, but you got to try and, Shivani, bring your opponent down when you give it up that much size.
Yeah, and right now, Jamie just running right over each and every step.
Yeah, she trucked her right there.
Yeah, Jamie Hayter and Riho, they've met multiple times in tag team contests, but they're only, look at the nice bridge up there by Riho. And Riho avoids contact from Jamie, comes through.
This is where Riho's dangerous, though. When she has you down and you're kind of rocked a little bit, she can hit quick, Riho can.
Yeah, they're only one.
Looks like Britt and Rebel are up to, right on cue.
Baker grabbing that boot.
And Britt Baker, look.
Referee sees exactly what Britt Baker just did there. It doesn't kick her ass out of the fucking arena.
Headed up to the top. We saw this last week.
She'll take chances.
And Riho crashing down on Hayter.
She has
Nice spot.
No problem, Riho does, with taking chances. Big high-risk stuff. Let's take a look here to the point I'm making. Shivani, right off the top.
Yeah, high risk is right, and I'm really surprised with Britt Baker on the floor somewhere that she would go to the floor.
Oh, look at that. Jamie Hayter just using her power advantage to drive Riho first into the ring apron, and then the barricade, and now just,
Yeah, obviously going to the floor was a mistake. I mean, we can say that now, obviously, but...
Well, Jamie Hayter definitely has a lot of fire behind her. She's got 9 singles wins in the past 14 matches. That alone tells you she's got some steam and momentum.
A lot of fire, a lot of reinforcements with... Oh, wow, look. Snap suplex.
The kind of a twisting snap suplex.
Yeah, Hayter was transitioning in midair to the pinning predicament.
You can do that when you have a power advantage again, right into a lateral press.
Calder, you made a good call when you say reinforcements, and she's got the reinforcements out there. There's no question.
Yeah, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and Rebel at ringside alongside Jamie Hayter.
She's doing those throws that we just saw, those 2 snap suplex kind of.
If you see me smiling, it's for very good reason. Let me just say,
throat, and this contest continues in picture-in-picture. Jamie Hayter versus Riho.
All right, so we're on a picture-in-picture break. Okay. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. That's all I got to say. Good match so far, though. All I got to say is it must be jelly because jam don't shake like that. That's all I got to say. If you're watching the match, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I can't see no more jelly. I can't see no more jelly. Not in that picture-in-picture. I can barely make out what the hell's going on there. All right, so we got about 40 more minutes of in-ring action. I mean, they already show Saraya. You would just like to believe that she is going to be coming out there. Because it's so one-sided right now that you got Rebel on one side, Britt on the other side. Referee blatantly saw what Britt had did and doesn't eject her or Rebel out. So you just like to believe that Saraya's probably going to come out there, do a little something. Britt's still doing her shenanigans at ringside. The way Britt Baker is in the face of Rio, though, she's in the face like, yeah, I took your lunch money and what? And Rio looks like she's just about to break down in tears. It's like, is that the best you got? That's how you respond? You're just going to break down in tears. Like, come on, man. All right, since they're still on a commercial break, I got to figure out exactly how long we're going to be on the air here. So let me open up my ad slot template here. I think we want to be on for about an hour 15. Hey, I'm curious, has anybody tried the new Pizza Hut? I'm only mentioning it because they're doing a commercial right now. Anybody tried the new Pizza Hut Melts? If so, sound off. Let me know what you think about it. Reminds me so much of the Pizzones that they had back in the day. To the point I wouldn't be surprised if somebody had said, Lee, that's exactly what the fuck they are. It's just under a different name. Remember back in the day, the Pizzones used to be the shit, man. Like if you didn't want even a small pizza, but you had a craving for pizza. I remember when that shit had first came out, all you pretty much had to do was just get couple of Pizzones and you pretty much were good to go. And back then they were $4.99, I think. They're like $4.99, some change. Them things were hearty. They were stuffed, loaded with really good ingredients and shit. Them things were badass, man. And then I guess Pizza Hut got wise because the next thing you know, they started skipping on the ingredients that was in them. Yeah, they started skimping on the ingredients that was in them, and that's all she wrote. So we got to do about an hour 15. Do about an hour 15 worth of ad breaks. Okay. I think the in-rings action is back on now. Let me just double check and see. Yeah, we're back on. All right, let me unmute this.
World Championship. Jon Moxley looks to defend against Penta Oscuro, who will face MJF. At full gear, Riho coming through. Oh,
she blocked it. Yeah, got the arms up.
Yeah, good block by Jamie.
Hayter got the arms up, but Riho, undaunted, comes back in, but eats two consecutive elbows.
Pushed her over with a version of a Northern Lights there.
Two.
Kick out.
Riho.
She pushed the hips. She pushed Jamie's hips over.
That's right. She lacks the strength to torque an athlete the size of Hayter over the top, so she used almost a pushing motion.
Correct. She couldn't get the clasp around the waist. There's no need. It's still impactful, and the Northern Lights work perfectly with that modification.
And Riho
take it to the sky.
To her left.
She gonna connect.
The position of Britt Baker, but the crossbody.
She caught her.
Yeah.
Rolls through. Sheer drop. Brainbuster.
Nice.
All that offense on the neck. Rio's done, guys.
Hayter hooks the leg. No.
Something left in Rio. Look at the disappointment on the face of Hayter and the doctor.
Yeah, that Rio is tough, man. She is just a really tough young lady for sure.
Undoubtedly Riho with the heart of a champion, but how much more high-powered offense can she withstand from Jamie Hayter? Hayter with the waist lock.
Doing that over. I thought she was going for a headlock here, Rio. She's just, these two ladies are battling it out, and again, the size advantage for Jamie is taking its toll at this point, no matter how tough Rio is and the fortitude she has.
And the elbow strike to the lower back. Oh!
Oh, God.
Damn. Riho came down in a cross body, but I think her head may have struck the mat first.
Right.
Yeah, Riho a little dazed, but she's clutching that lower back. Jamie Hayter does favor that backbreaker.
Yeah, barely stand. Well, maybe up.
Double boots into the face, and Riho using the momentum to get her.
Nice Hurricanrana.
Tijeras took down Jamie Hayter.
This is where Rio becomes real dangerous. Stringing this offense together.
It's that timing. Riho identified the window of opportunity, and she took advantage.
Come on, man, stay away.
Now, and once again, Britt Baker grabbing the boot.
Second time in this matchup.
And that was Rebel on the other side getting the attention of the referee. There you see it.
And now Riho charging. Oh, wait a second.
Oh, God.
Jamie Hayter caught her. No. Riho, look for a sunset flip. Hayter pops up. Riho. Oh, code red one.
Nice.
No.
Nice.
That was impressive.
Nice.
Damn, that was nice.
And Taz, that's the timing of Riho.
Yeah, and how nimble and how flexible she is. Let's take a look here into this code red. Look at that right there.
Ah, that was a damn good code red. I got to give her props. That was good. Rio to the top rope again. What's she going to go for here?
For the diving foot stomps. No. Rolls through as Hayter avoids contact. And there's the backbreaker.
Oh.
Man, that was a nasty landing.
It was almost like a knee strike into the backbreaker. Now the ripcord lariat. Oh, dragon suplex. Did you see the unnatural angle of Hayter's neck? Riho's going to take it here, and no!
Doesn't matter the size advantage. When you hook a hold the right way for a back throw and you utilize and engage your hips like Rio did, that's what happens.
And Taz, with that low fulcrum of Riho being underneath her opponent, she planted Hayter right on the neck.
Well, to your her hips were under her opponents already. The height advantage, even though you're shorter. Oh, nice.
No, look at this. Riho again rolls through. Hayter
breaks free. Beautiful.
That was
oh, nice boot to the face.
That's a beautiful disaster.
By Hayter.
Yeah, that big kick. That was 2 consecutive attempts at the ripcord lariat. Hayter looks.
She got it.
And blasted Riho. 1,
Gotta be it.
2, 3.
Damn good. Damn good. That's probably their best one-on-one bout yet with one another.
Tough, this Rio, man. That young lady is triple tough. It got to a point, the power of, Jamie was just too much, guys.
And
good shit. Good shit.
Jamie Hayter and Riho. Now Jamie Hayter evening the career one-on-one series.
Probably the sleeper hit of the night.
Is as good as anyone in any division in AEW. And buddy, she's moving up the ladder now.
Hang on a second.
Boy, here comes the world champ.
Tony Storm in the house.
And Tony Storm has not forgotten about what happened last week at Dynamite. It was Title Tuesday.
Tony Storm sending that message right here at the top of the stage.
Well, Tony Storm calling out Jamie Hayter and company, but Renee Paquette standing by with Eddie Kingston.
Hey guys, joining me now is Eddie Kingston.
What up, sis? What's going on?
Hey, Eddie, last week on Rampage, a bunch of your friends appeared to be quite concerned for your behavior as of late. How are you doing? What's going on with you right now?
I'm great. I'm wonderful. That little thing that we had where we talked and everything, great. Look, my Colgate smile. I'm having a blast. It's great. Anyway, let's talk about Johnny. Let's talk about Moxie and his big match tonight. How about that one, huh? Let's stop worrying about me for a second, please.
All right, well, tonight, Jon Moxley will be putting the AEW Championship on the line against Pentagon Jr. How do you feel about this matchup?
in all honesty, it's going to be hard for Johnny, man. Because Penta, mucho money, pa. You my man, but I think Johnny's going to take it. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And everyone else, leave me alone.
All right, well, Eddie, thanks so much for your time. Back to you guys.
Coming up this
Damn.
Friday night, live at 10, 9 Central on TNT, it's Rampage from the Mohegan Sun Arena. Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta will take on Daddy Magic Matt.
All right, I got to pause this because they're showing the card for this Friday's Rampage here. So let's go back to Rampage real quick. Because I wrote down some stuff earlier for Rampage. Let me see here. I might have to do a new... Yeah, let me just do a new drop down here. All right, so we got Claudio and Yuta. They're going to be taking on Matt Menard and Angelo Parker. So that should be pretty good. What else you got?
Menard and Cool Hand, Angelo Parker, Ty Mello, and Madison Rain go one-on-one after their tag team match earlier, and this is official, the TNT Championship match. Wardlow will defend against Matt Taven of the Kingdom. And next week at Dynamite, Darby Allin and Jay Lethal will go one-on-one. And right now, we have this from Darby Allin.
As you can see, Sting hasn't been here in quite some time. I'm gonna tell you a little story why. About a month ago, I went up to Sting and I told him, hey, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with where I'm going. I'm not happy with who I am. I just want to crawl into a hole and disappear from the world. And he says, you can't do that. And I said, why? Why can't I do that? And he told me, because you're Darby Allin, a former TNT champion, the man that convinced me to go out of retirement. And I said, if that's the case, then let me prove myself by myself. And fast forward last week, Jay Lethal comes up to me and says, I have an old friend that knows your biggest weakness. Well, Jay, you can tell your old friend I already know my biggest weakness, and my biggest weakness is myself. It's been since day one I was born, I've been dancing on thin ice. I have no safety net, I have no comfort zone. Tell your old friend to come to AEW Dynamite next week and tell me to my face what my biggest weakness is.
Okay, that was pretty
Darby,
deep.
it seems you need to worry a little bit less about our friend and a little bit more about the fact that we have a match next week. And if you thought last week that beating we gave you was something, you ain't seen nothing yet, Darby. You are in for a rude awakening.
Is that what you really want, Darby? Don't piss me off. Let me tell you something. If that's what you really want, be careful what you wish for, because next week, you sure as hell are gonna get it.
It was a brutal assault.
That should be a good match. I'm actually looking forward to that one.
Live in the ring on Dynamite. Plus, we will have the Daddy Ass Birthday Bash. Those are some words I never thought I would say.
Daddy Ass Birthday Bash.
Three-way match. Freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy looks to defend against Ray Phoenix and Luchasaurus. Renee Paquette will sit down with Saraya and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, in the Ring of Honor World Championship match. Chris Jericho will defend against a former Ring of Honor World Champion.
But coming up next, Jon Moxley, Penta Oscuro, one-on-one for the AEW World Title. It's next and live on Dynamite.
All right, main event coming up next. All right, so real quick, because somebody had popped in the chat and they were like, show the fight, show the fight. Like, here's the thing, guys, that's watching on YouTube, Twitch. You know, it sucks that in 2022, you know, as a content creator, as a podcaster, I have to continue to say this. Don't you think if we could show you guys the actual footage, we would show you the actual footage? Legit. I mean, really stop and think about that. It's not that we don't have the capabilities technical-wise to show you the actual footage. It's as soon as we show the footage, we get hit with a copyright. We get hit with a DCMA violation, whatever the fuck it's called. We get hit with that. Whether that's on Twitter, that's on Facebook, that's on Twitch, YouTube especially. So in some aspects we can get around that by showing the audio, okay? Now, for some people, that might not be good enough. And to that, the only thing I have to say is if you look online, especially if you're trying to figure out ways to hide your VPN hide your IP address by using a VPN service, there are ways that you can go about checking out a particular site, downloading the app, and you can pretty much watch the shows that way. But guys, I really need you all, before you type it out there, like, use common sense. Like, if we could actually show you, really stop and think about it. If you're hearing the audio, but you're not seeing the stream, 9 times out of 10, well, they're probably not showing the stream because they're going to get in trouble, right? And we're fortunate because we're one of a few folks out there that, I don't know, I guess we're not pissing anybody off at AEW, but as far as having you guys being able to hear the audio and I'm reacting that way, we're able to pull that off. Some folks aren't even able to do that, just to play the fucking audio. Some are not even able to do that. One other thing I would suggest, that's really the main thing I would suggest, is check out online a couple of sites that you guys can access and then combine it with protecting your IP address by using a VPN service, and you could pretty much get around that way. You might even be able to tap into some shit like Ustream, something around those lines to be able to help you guys out. But in 2022, there are plenty of fucking options. All right, here we go. Main event match. All right, we got Penta taking on Moxley for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
Introducing the challenger, being accompanied by Alex Abrahantes from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing 207 pounds, Penta Oscuro.
You just joined in. Main event time.
We get an AEW World Championship match here on Dynamite, but we're lucky enough to have it 2 weeks in a row, Tony.
I think Penta deserves it. I think he has earned a shot at the world title. And Jon Moxley, Taz, needs to be very, very careful in this matchup because Penta can do a lot of things.
I completely agree with you. Listen, I'm speaking as a former world champion. Whenever you defend your title, you're at risk to lose it, especially against an athlete as unique as that right there in Penta.
1/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions, Penta.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing 231 pounds, he is the reigning and defending All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Jon Moxley!
Last Friday, Jon Moxley went to the AEW home base in Jacksonville, Florida to tell Tony Khan he was ready to make another World Championship title defense here tonight on Dynamite, but Moxley didn't even get the chance. He called out. He said he wanted somebody with no fear. And Penta answered the call. The match was made, and we have our main event here tonight.
People loving Jon Moxley, man. I'll tell you, that AEW World Championship, not only is it gorgeous, but it looks perfect on the upper torso of Moxley. Just like fits him, you know?
Yeah, it does. This entrance is so unique, but it's what Moxley is all about. Coming to the fans, being unique, being different.
Well, that's how he came up in this industry. He is one of the people. Yeah, he really is. I mean, if people did their homework on his history as a wrestler, this guy is exemplifies paying your dues.
You know, we said it last week, Jon Moxley.
All right, here we go.
He worked in the very arena that we were in with Dynamite.
It was something like he was 13 years old. He was working.
Yeah, he was working security there.
Yeah.
And he was up to no good underneath the freeway overpasses, but
hey, I used to work security at a BMW dealership, and then years later I bought 3 of them, but I digress.
How many people did you beat up with?
Damn, Taz, for real?
But listen, here's the deal. You got to be careful if you Mox. You don't want to be distracted. Right. You got a guy named MJF renting a lot of space in your head. You got to get through this guy here, Penta. This guy's no freaking joke.
Well, Taz, to that point, this is Penta's first opportunity at a singles championship in Penta's AEW career. I'm sure
Really?
that fact is not lost on Penta El Cero Miedo.
Oh, absolutely. Just imagine if you're Penta, you know that there's a chance, maybe, just maybe, Mox's mind.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
You catch him here tonight live.
And Penta, no stranger to high-stakes matchups. Just 11 days ago, Triple Mania 30 in Mexico City, Mexico, Penta wagered his own mask against Viano 4, who also put up his mask in the main event. And it's no question who walked out of Triple Mania with their mask still on them. And Taz, I mean, you've been around wrestling for so long, you know how important the mask is to the identity of a luchador. Losing that mask means starting over for Penta.
Absolutely, it's everything. The mask is everything to a luchador. But right now, it's not about that. It's about the AEW World Title. And Moxley, what I think he's trying to do here, Shivani, is piss off Penta, get him off his game right out of the box.
Intimidation's part of his game, Taz, and that's what he was trying to do. And you could see Penta was just shaking his head, no, I'm not going to buy it, not at all.
Good observation there, Shivani.
Taz,
That is your real name. I don't even know your name.
I'm not sure why I asked you to explain why it's so important for a luchador to keep their mask, but nonetheless, AEW will debut at the Mohegan Sun Arena this Friday night in Uncasville, Connecticut, a special live rampage. Still join us, visit AEWTIX.
I like those Blackpool Combat Club jackets, man. I personally wouldn't mind owning one of those. Actually, looks pretty cool.
Moxley and Penta teeing off on one another.
Physicality right here, and Penta, even though he does some crazy maneuvers and high flying as a luchador, he still can throw hands and chops, and he's physical.
Oh, Moxley.
Right to the knee there.
That was like a toe kick to the knee. Penta looking for that made in Japan, made in Penta, whatever you want
They
to
got to
call it.
work on some more merchandise ideas for Blackpool Combat Club.
Blocked it with the leg.
They got something cool there.
Oh, boy. Open
to the sternum right there with that kick, boys.
And he bent Moxley in half, but Moxley back body drop. Penta hangs on, rolls through.
Oof, that would have been bad.
Regal knee avoided.
Now, I wonder if before this match is over, given what had happened earlier in the night, I wonder if Stokely Hathaway is going to make a cameo appearance with some firm members. And maybe they kind of tease a little bit that maybe they're going to do something with Moxley. And then MJF comes out, has a few words.
Incredibly quick, imagine.
The boot intercepted by Moxley. Swing and a miss again. That one on target. Moxley dropped to a knee, rolls to the outside.
Here he goes.
Penta explodes to the ropes. Over the top. Crashes on Moxley. And our main event for the AEW World Championship continues in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
All right, so we got a picture-in-picture break. Yeah, it's just, my furry little daughter's crying her butt off. Hang on a second, guys. Yes, yes. Well, that's what happens when you shut the door. Bye-bye. Somehow my furry little daughter shut the door. All right. Lost my train of thought there. Hang on a second. Okay. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there from earlier. What was I saying last? I was talking about Stokely Hathaway, right, teasing, maybe coming out there. Well, I think I might have finished that train of thought. I don't know. I think I might have finished that train of thought. All right, so after we get done with this live watch along, the stream is going to shut down, and then we're going to start up an official post-show for you guys, so tune in for that. Matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it right now, let me change the social alerts. Actually, I don't really think I need to do a social alert, but let me see. All right, let me just do this real quick here. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so after we're done covering the main event, we're going to shut the stream down, and then we're going to start up our official post show So make sure you tune in and check that out. We're probably going to go most likely an hour 15, hour 10, hour 15. Then call it a day. Trust me, I would like to go longer, but I really don't want to chance it. Man, I feel pretty good. Not 100%, but I feel pretty good. But I want to catch up with the fam and have myself a nice, good, big old bowl of some Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Have some crackers. Take my ass to sleep. We got Moxley chopping up Penta in the corner. Strong Irish whipping him to the other side of the corner, but Penta is able to counter, put himself in a position where he actually had got behind Moxley, set him up for a near fall. A little bit of showboating that's going on right now. That's pretty much it. All right, we're back, full screen. Let's join in.
AEW Dynamite live from Norfolk, Virginia. The AEW World Championship on the line in our main event. Penta Oscuro looking to unseat Jon Moxley.
And yeah, he's definitely got the momentum.
Nice kick to the stomach region of Moxley there by Penta.
Mox is hurting right now.
Yeah, but Moxley can take
forearm strike by Penta. Irish whip to the corner. Moxley gets a high boot up in time.
Especially when somebody charges.
Oh.
Release overhead belly to belly suplex, folks, right into the buckles.
And Taz, talk about what happens when an athlete like Penta, his feet don't land.
No.
It takes all the brunt of
it whiplashes your body, and to your point, and that's why.
That was a damn good belly to belly, but pretty dangerous. Pretty damn dangerous. So we got about 11 minutes left. Hopefully there's not going to be another commercial break.
But your boots have a good hardness to the heel, kind of protects you a little bit. But good observation, Tony, but you're incorrect.
Oh, wait, look at Moxley. He's tearing at the mask.
Yeah, he's trying it. He's trying it.
Left off in Mexico City, but
Moxley with a nice kick to the face there.
Boot by Moxley.
Oh, watch the clothesline.
Here we go. Here we go.
Turns the corner, sling blade.
Nice.
Great sling blade, one of his premier moves.
No, you're right, Siobhan. That's definitely a staple for Penta is the sling blade. Not enough to beat the AEW World Champion right here, Jon Moxley.
Penta with a chance to join Pac as the only man, or as the only two men to hold two AEW World Championships simultaneously. Penta, oh, Moxley with the cutter.
Great job on that cutter. How to do it.
Oh, and the stuffed pile driver.
Might get him with that driver, that pile driver.
The leg is hooked, but Penta able to kick out. With the toughness of Penta never in question, but how much more can he withstand? As now Moxley almost looking for his own label lock.
Got it in tight, got that S grip. You see Penta saying, no, not yet. He almost tapped right there.
And Moxley transitions around now, the hammer and anvil elbows. Paul Turner doing a great job keeping eye-to-eye contact.
If I'm being quiet, it's because I'm checking up on some breaking news that went down. Looks like within the last 45 minutes. It's AEW related. I'm just trying to confirm what I'm reading here. We're going to be talking about it on the post show.
Oh, look at that.
How about that escape?
I think Penta may have undone the cover on his mask to escape from the Bulldog.
That's a good call. I think you are exactly right.
I thought he had an opportunity for a double wrist lock there, but he went to
Instead,
this.
he's looking for the arm breaker. But Moxley knew it was coming now.
Oh, double ankle picks.
And Moxley with the wrist and now driving that combat boot into the face of Penta Oscuro.
Juji Katami. Oh, nice counter.
Man, Penta is on top of his game tonight, guys.
He really is, Tony.
Yeah.
And now hammering the midsection is Penta, and Penta now looking to snap the left arm of Jon.
Oh, my God.
Moxley. Oh, my. Just trying to tear the shoulder out of socket, too. And no.
That was graphic. That was ugly.
I mean, not only does that attack the shoulder, Taz, but it also could dislocate the elbow as well.
And tear your bicep. It's a trifecta.
Yeah, another trifecta is becoming a world champion, and at one time a world tag team champion, and a trios world champion all in one.
Right now, Mox is hurting. Penta's setting him up maybe for something here. Oh, maybe He's going to eat a chop instead.
One of the guys done that in AEW.
Ooh. If that's true, that is... Wow. That's all I got to say. If that's true.
Moxley staggered. And Moxley positioned on those steps.
All right, let's get back to this main event here.
Oh, no. Zero fear. He's looking for...
No, don't do it.
He's looking for the destroyer, but Moxley...
It'll destroy Moxley, I can tell you that. If he hits it...
Oh, nice DDT on the steel steps. Woo. Moxley to Penta.
It's all metal, straight metal, and you're right. Got to get Penta in the ring and get a cover. You're going to get the win, Moxley, retain your title. Take a look here, guys.
You see Moxley, though, still clutching that left arm. That was sheer desperation by the AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. He is up to his feet. He has the challenger in his sights. He is Jon Moxley, and he lands the
Nice lariat.
Cover, 2, no, Penta.
How did he do that? How did he get out of that?
Yeah, that was toughness. He wants to try. Penta wants to hang on here to try and get this AEW World Title somehow, some way, right here live as he's competing against Mox.
The only man to hold 2 AEW World Championships simultaneously is Pac. The World Trios Championship, the All-Atlantic Championship, Penta wants to join the same club as his co-champion, but Jon Moxley not going down without a fight as expected, but the kick to the knee.
Setting him up right here. This is where Penta is extremely dangerous.
It's one of the hardest hitting shows, top to bottom, that we've ever had. Think about the physicality we've seen tonight.
Diving foot stomps, and now Penta.
Woo!
Oh my God, he's gonna get him here, guys.
Was that the fear factor? I think that was the fear factor. Oh, so close. Oh my God.
Beam, man. I don't know how he kicked out.
That's got to be impossible.
Watch this impact. Look at the head. Oh, jeez.
God.
You can't defend yourself. Your arms are trapped.
Yeah, that left shoulder fired up off the mat at the last possible moment. That was 2.99 ad infinitum.
Now, I wonder if Penta's getting frustrated because he hit him right now with his move.
And, oh, no! Boom!
Paradigm shift. Wait a minute. Mox is going for... Nope, nope. Death Rider. That's got to be it. Yep. Yeah, he definitively retained that championship. God damn. Good match. Good match.
It's a hell of a match there.
Yeah, sometimes you win, sometimes you earn. He earned it, guys.
He certainly did, but did you notice that smirk from Moxley? I think Jon Moxley knows he escaped by the skin of his teeth.
Wait. What the hell? That's
Oh, W. Morrissey. What the fuck? The Firm is all members of the Firm are beating the shit out of Moxley. Yeah.
What a shot right there. Mox after this brutal battle with Penta.
QMJF. QMJF.
That's Lee Moore. Well, there's Stokely.
Yeah, Stokely's coming out. Well, look at the face of Stokely that time. Almost defiant. And doing Max said.
W. Morrissey just raining down right hands on the head of the AEW World Champion.
Hey, this Morrissey, man, look at the size of this man. I can never get over how big he is.
Here comes some help out here.
Yeah, we need some help. I can tell you that because it is basically, what, 7-on-1.
All right, look, you can't cue the music of MJF.
No one can get in, no one can get out. Obviously, the door has been changed shut. I gotta get some bolt cutters.
The Blackpool Combat Club, they had said that they have to.
Okay, nice.
All the things going on.
They're trapped in there. They're locked in their own room.
So they could not help Jon Moxley at all.
Don't have MJF come out. You can't have MJF come out. If you are going to have MJF come out, you have him come out pissed off, demanding answers. And then you end it with the Firm beating the crap out of him, laying him out.
He's a fighter, but the numbers are too great here, guys.
Absolutely, it's way too great.
And nobody to help him.
We got like 3 minutes to kill, so it's going to be interesting to see how this ends. All right, here comes MJF. Here comes MJF.
He's conflicted. You can see his face.
He's got Moxley. He's got Moxley coming up in full gear.
He wants to help, and he don't want to help. What's he going to do here?
Well, he's walking back. Moxley's all alone.
And now just leaving Jon Moxley to the
Well, MJF is part of the Pinnacle, so call out. Or is he? No, he's not. He's not. Nah. I got my guys mixed up.
MJF charging in.
Oh, he's coming in hot here. He's getting these guys all off of Mox.
He said he
heard him before.
He just said to Stokely, you're fired.
He did fire him, right?
He fired him, yep.
Retainer. And he told them not to touch Jon Moxley.
Oh, wow. Wow, MJF just got super kicked by the guns.
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
And you talk about how dangerous W. Morrissey is. Ethan Page as well, just vicious.
Especially with that Taekwondo background, with that kick. Even Stokely's getting in on wearing out. The former guy they worked for in MJF.
Wow.
Retainer, you fire the firm, and they're going to take their revenge.
They are just beating the hell out of MJF out of nowhere. First they beat up Mox.
They are completely out of control. They should be fined for this. They should be maybe suspended for all of this.
I think this is just beginning, Shivani. Look at that grin on Ethan Page's face.
All Ethan Page now has MJF up.
He goes Edge.
For the Eagles, Edge, MJF just sent crashing to the mat.
That was a sickening thud right there. Good Lord.
What a statement made by the firm here tonight.
Good ending. Good strong ending. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
But an assault on the man that will face Moxley on Saturday, November.
Oh, wait, we're not done? We're not done? And they tossed his ass out. All right.
MJF like he's garbage.
We had security come out to try to help. They couldn't help out. The Blackpool Combat Club.
Morrissey's taking off his watch. Oh, shit. What we getting ready to do here?
Morrissey. Now, MJF trying to fight out there.
Kids fighting, man.
The number's just too great for MJF.
It's just, it's definitely too many men.
Oh, we gonna power bomb him through a table. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Not even around. He was hurt so bad.
Cleared off the timekeeper's table.
And Morrissey with the grip around the throat of MJF.
MJF fighting to the very end here, guys. Look at this.
Well, you might, at the very end, you might be right, because this is going to be ugly.
Oh, no. MJF.
Ooh. Destroyed. Destroyed. Holy shit.
Wardlow defends the TNT Championship against Matt Taven. Then next week at Dynamite, Darby Allin versus Jay Lethal. All-Atlantic Championship match. Orange Cassidy versus Luchasaurus and Ray FedEx. And we will keep an eye on this situation. We'll have more for you this Friday night, live at Rampage.
Now that's an ending. That's how you fucking go out strong. That's good shit right there. I love that. I love that. All right, so we're going to have a 5-minute intermission. So for those of you that maybe want to go get a quick drink, take care of your business, come on back. This stream is officially going to shut down. That way we can officially start our post-show, usual show that we do for you guys. I figure we switch it up this week. Maybe some weeks we can just have it all just be under one thing, and then other weeks we can just kind of have it separate. That way folks that want to just see the watch along, they can do the watch along, and then folks that just want to check out the post show, get the overall thoughts and all that, they can pretty much have at it that way and everything. All right, so we'll take a 5-minute intermission, and then just come on back, same outlets, we'll be live and all that. All right, see you guys in a little bit.